Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Shaq85 here, coach of your Seattle Thunderbirds, bringing you guys PWBC Season 3, Week 4. Unfortunately, I am a little bit under the weather, um, so I'm going to try not to cough. I've taken a lot of drugs, and by drugs, I don't mean the little drugs, I mean, medication drugs, ibuprofen and stuff like that, just help me feel better. So yes, I am a little bit under the weather, so if anything like that happens, I do apologize. Additionally, there's no Annihilate intro. As much as I want him to make another cameo, he was off, shooting another Hollywood movie, as one would say. Um, this week we are taking on my good buddy Boaz. I've known Boaz for maybe 2 years now, 2.5, 3 years now. Great friend of mine, draft league wise. He's helped out a ton in mocks. Um, Most weeks me and him are mocking. He's mocking for me, making me give it. I'm helping him with mocking as well, even though I am very notoriously bad at mocks, which is a very ironic. I just, for some reason, my weird stupid mindset just doesn't do mock. I can't use other people's teams. I have to like get the feeling of my team. Um, like I said, we are taking on Boaz, great battler. He drafted an interesting team. I think his team is very colorful. If that's kind of a weird statement, but I do think he has a very colorful team. With that being said, let's get right into it. So his first pick was Iron Crown. Iron Crown, I will say, it has caused some damage this season, and it can cause damage versus me as well. Um, the speed boosting set is obviously very prevalent. Starting off with a base 99 speed, getting a speed boost, bringing it to faster than they can get faster than all my mons with the booster energy speed. Um, you can run a second terrain team with this, and run like the expanding force set, calm mind, stuff like that. Overall, really good, valuable mon. I don't think it was worth a first round pick on my point. He really wanted to draft it, so he picked it first round. That's on him. His next mon is Samurai Hisui, a mon I know very well. The captain of last season of PWBC, season 2 for my team. The best spiker in the metagame, hands down, no questions about it. Concesis Edge, knockoff, Aqua Cutter, he's ran it special. So I'm not too threatened about Samurai Hisui, honestly. I don't even know, it comes in matches, but like, it can also, I've used it so much that I understand that it can come in a match and not do much, but it can also do a lot at the exact same time. So it's kind of very versatile in that case. He has two unaware mons, being Clefable, the Cancer with a Smile, and Clodsire. So both defensive unaware mons that can sponge basically anyone hit. Um, both of them having unaware, so I have to be worried about my setup, that the setup mons that I do bring. And honestly, Clodsire, I've used it before. I know what it does. And Clefable, I've used it before, and I won a championship with Clefable. So overall, that's Clefable and Clodsire is overall his starting to be out that defensive wall for his backbones of his two first offensive mons. Speaking of offensive mons, we have Lycanroc Dusk. Honestly, I believe it was in the club matchup. I think I don't know if it was club or nega. Lycanroc actually has a really good matchup against my team. I basically have to choose which mon I want to sack and how I want to build around and how I want to play around it. Realistically, if he sets this Lycanroc up perfectly, it can get a kill, if not two, if not three. So if you have to worry about that, obviously a Cell is very scary, especially because I have an Iron Bundle that's 100% coming, and I have a Honchkrow. A Cell coming, I have to know about that. Gets close combat, gets access to Psychic Fangs and stuff like that. So overall, a really good core offensive three with Samurai Hisui, Iron Crown, and Lycanroc Dusk. His ground immunity of the team is Talonflame. Obviously, it can be run the offensive things like the other three mons. However, it can also be run defensive with the Flame Body, Will-O-Wisp, Roost set is very common. I did face that, and with Overheat and stuff like that in a mock, so I have to be worried about that. I do believe it lost Defog, though, so it's not a remover, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Another disgustingly off defensive mon is Iron Hands in the back. Iron Hands, honestly, a little TLDR. Me and Boaz last week when we were doing mocks for each other, we did a mocks for each other, but we were bringing stupid sets, and he brought Specs Iron Hands as a joke set, and honestly, it looks really fucking good. So I am not gonna be 100% surprised at all if he brings out that Specs Iron Hand set, just because it was something funny we did about a week ago now. His first Terra captain of his team is a Decidueye with Terra Ghost, Water, and Fighting. Overall, Decidueye I do believe still gets access to defog, so it can be the defensive defog. I do have to be worried about Banded Poltergeist, the Terra Ghost that absolutely destroys me. Stuff like that. He could be the Terra Water. I don't see him bringing Terra Fighting versus me. He could. Um, Honestly, I don't think Decidueye is a great matchup versus me personally. If he brings it, I'll be pretty okay with it. His next Terramon is the Mon I believe should be the Mon coming, and that is Appleton with Terra's Fairy, Dragon, and Steel. The reason I think this comes is because Terra Dragon Steel, or Terra Steel Appleton, 100% hard walls bundle. I can't freeze dry and ice beam it because it's obviously a steel type and it has access to thick fat. And that ice beam is going to do like 2%. Steel type allows it to basically help with that. And obviously if I'm water, he can be Draft Dragon, which quad resists water. So overall, I think Appleton is definitely his most likely Terra option, but he could bring something weird. He has a Sand Slash for removal as well. Access to Earthquake Spikes. I'm not sure if I got T-Spikes this generation. They got a lot of mons that has spikes, T-Spikes. Overall, Rapid Spinner his Rapid Spinner of the team. I realistically don't see this mon coming. I love Sand Slash. Don't get me wrong. Alolan Sand Slash is my main mascot for the Seattle Slush Rush. So overall, good lower tier mon. Don't see this very coming. His last Terra mon, again, a mon I don't see coming at all, is a Terra Gumshoes with normal, fairy, and ground. This thing, I don't know what it does. It's a Gumshoes. I don't see it comes. If it comes, this man has thought of something really, really specific. I know it gets Stakeout. I think it gets Adaptability. I don't know. It's a Gumshoes. That thing does nothing. Um, and then he runs it out with a thing. Oh, I'm sorry. That was the wrong image. That's the right image. There we go. Perfect. Right there. These are the 11 mons that I believe these 11 mons that Boaz has. The mons I think are coming are Clefable 1, Iron Crown 2, Clodsire 3, Lycanroc Dust 4, Appleton 5, and any combination of Iron Hands, Decidueye, Talonflame I think would be the most likely 3 of those options. That being said, let's get right into the team builder. Up first, we have a Choice Scarf Honchkrow, rocking 252 attack and 208 speed. That is to outspeed. I don't remember. I believe it's no. I do remember. It's to outspeed max speed Decidueye. Rocking Terra Flying. I am Terra Flying. However, I do not see myself tearing with this mon. Just in case, this does do a lot of damage. To a fully Fizdef Iron Hands, I believe. Flying Bravebird, if I do click it, does like 45 to 50%, which is it's like insane. Second Punch is there just to I originally was Endeavor honestly on the Honchkrow. However, I noticed that Lycanroc was kind of a problem. So I wanted to Sucker Punch there just to have a chance, just in case he doesn't go for the Star Rock. He goes for like whatever kind of Stone Edge or whatever. Foul Play was honestly very, very nice. What this allowed me to do is it was a good Dark Stab. However, it stopped his setup if he wants to be like a Belly Drum Iron Hands. Additionally, in my fight with Club, my mock with Club, he actually ran a Weakness Policy Iron Crown set, and that Foul Play helps with that Weakness Policy set because Foul Play does like 35-40% I think normally, and then he gets the Weakness Policy proc, and now Foul Play does more damage because he obviously boosts that +2 physical attack. Up next, we're bringing Bite the Vikavolt, rocking an AV set with 192 HP, 208 special attack, 108 208 special attack, 108 special defense with the AV. Overall, I kind of wanted a counter to most of his offensive mons that are especially offensive. He doesn't really have a lot of them, to be honest. It's 90% physical. But this allows me to sponge a hit better from like Clefable and stuff like that. Rocking the Bug Buzz, Flash Cannon, Volt Switch, and Terra Blast, and I am actually Terra Ground on this set. What this allows me to do is hit things like the Lycanroc, hit things like Clodsire, just very, very specifically. I think Special Defensive Clodsire takes like 45-55% from a Terra Blast Ground Vikavolt, and like I said, I don't plan on terroring Honchkrow. I'm much more planned for terroring Vikavolt. So that's why I want to have the Terra Ground just to hit things a lot harder on his team. Up next, we are bringing back the not Adamant Warthog. We are bringing these max speed or near max speed Warthog with the booster energy attack. Rocking Bulk Up, Earthquake, Knockoff, and Heavy Slam. Overall, those 3 attacks are really, really good versus his team. If he does bring that defensive Talonflame, that is kind of an issue, because obviously he can burn me with Will-O-Wisp. Um, but with the Bulk Up, I kind of negate the Will-O-Wisp a little bit, and with the Booster Energy attack, it almost becomes defeated. Knockoff does like 35-40% at +1 to a Fizz Def Talonflame, so overall really, really good. And with the Bulk Up, he really can't touch me. You'd have to click Overheat, which obviously Warthog isn't the greatest special defensive wise, but something I can definitely live for sure. Speaking of something that I can live for sure for an Overheat, bundle. We are rocking a Choice Specs bundle this week, rocking Freeze Dry, Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, and U-Turn. What this does is it basically is I'm gonna hit something as hard as I can. Like I said, I do have to worry about the SL Rock on the Lycanroc Dusk. Obviously Clodsire is very much an issue. If he brings special defense to Clodsire, which he absolutely should to be to be the bundle counter, what he should be is Water Absorb, potentially Yachi Berry, fully special defensive as possible. So that's why I'm not Flip Turn this week. I am U-Turn just in case he does have that Clodsire with the Water Absorb. So that allows me to get momentum. And honestly, if I can get in, I'm gonna get in. That's Bundle's entire role. Get in when you can, get out when you can't. So up next, we're bringing the Shack set of the week. And like I said earlier about the weakness policy Iron Crown, which is a Steel Psychic type, we brought a weakness policy Steel Psychic type in Jirachi. Rocking Iron Defense, Wish, Store Power, and Aura Sphere. What this allows me to do is his team is 90% special, or 90% physical, I might add. Things like Lycanroc, like Samurott, Iron Crown can be physical, but it's probably going to be special. And stuff like that. Clodsire is physical. A lot of physical mons. Gumshoes, Decidueye, a lot of physical mons. What this allows me to do is, with Iron Defense up at +2, Cease's Edge from a max attack Adamant Samurott Hisui, 35-40%. 35 to 40%. Iron Defense up again, I get my weakness policy off. That gives me +2. Aura Sphere then has a chance to kill it, depending on the set. Wish is there for longevity. If he is the weakness policy Iron Crown set, if my Nova gets in first, he has to go for Focus Blast. I luckily have Aura Sphere. I guarantee with that 252 special attack set, I guarantee 3 KO and Iron Crown 90% of the time unless he's like AV, like the special defensive AV. So this is kind of like the end game mon. When I can get in Jirachi, hey, I feel safe Iron Defensing now. Obviously Iron Defense, Store Power, Weakness Policy, that's where or Iron Defense and Weakness Policy is where I get the Store Power sets, or Store Power things. I'm faster than most of his team except for the Lycanroc and the Talonflame. Again, those are 2 physical mons. I do have to be worried about that, but once I get 1 or 2 Iron Defenses up, those things are going to do like 25-30% to me, max. Even with this. I believe if I get 2 to +4 with Iron Defense, Crunch from a banded Lycanroc does like 25-28%. So overall, really good endgame mon in Jirachi. And finally, kind of my sack-ish of the team this week. Rocking basically the same set I ran last week, just a little less speed of Roaring Moon. Rocking Dragon Dance, Earthquake, Knockoff, and Iron Head. Now why I say this is a little bit of sack, I'm going to kind of use this to bait in Clefable. Fizzef Clefable takes like 60% from an Iron Head. With Boost Energy attack, obviously because he's unaware, I don't have to Dragon Dance up. Apologies. If he's not physically defensive, he's special defensive, it takes like 80 to 90%. And what that would allow me to do is, if the opportunity arises, I can go out into Roaring Moon, click the Iron Head, get that damage on Clefable, go into Jirachi, he switches out, and that's a free Iron Defense for me, which allows me to do that setup and go. So overall, I'm very, very happy with the team that I brought. I think Jirachi can win, honestly. So I'm gonna cut away and we're gonna get right into the battle. Okay, guys, I'm about to challenge Boaz. This is the team I think he's gonna bring: Iron Crown, Lycanroc Dust, Clodsire, Samurott Hisui, Clefable, and Iron Hands. I'm gonna send him the challenge, and we're gonna get right into this. Boaz, the mock battle extraordinaire. Like I said, he helps you out with a ton of mock battles. basically once a week if our schedules line up, and they mostly do. Um, so I'm excited to battle Boaz. I'm not sure our overall record. I know I'm up for sure. I'm not sure by how much. Um, so uh, I am very excited about Boaz. I feel pretty confident. I did 3 mocks, I believe. Nega, Club, and Erico Joe. Um, thank you again for the mocks. So overall, I predicted the team exactly correct. Um, the only difference is the no Lycanroc. Interesting. He does bring the Appleton, which is something I told you. I believe that's what his Terra Captain was. Good luck. Um, in most of the mocks I've done, I've either led Honchko or Bundle. And I'm easily not opposed to doing that exact same thing. I have faced a Scarfed Samurai Histui, so it's something to keep in mind. Off rip, like I said, he could be that choice specs Iron Hand set just to kind of mess with me a little bit as a little bit of a throwback. I think he's special defensive. Clodsire. I did face weakness policy / offensive Iron Crowns. That's 100% what he is. I'm not sure what the Appleton is gonna do. I'm not too worried about it. He absolutely should be Terra Ground, and I have a Earthquaker with a booster range attack, and I have Terra Blast Ground. So I definitely have ways around that for sure. And I have Earthquake on Roaring Moon. Like I said, I faced a Scarf one. I faced an Assault Vest Samurai, I believe. And Clefable I'm not too worried about. I have mostly Jirachi. Iron Head can do guaranteed 50%. Warthog can kill it from full because I have booster range attack. Overall, I think lead Bundle is definitely the play. He does lead that Samurai Hisui, and that's perfectly fine. If he's lead that versus Sacred Sword would be the best thing he would have for me. Yeah. 252 Adamant Sacred Sword. Do an Iron Bundle. If he's Adamant, it can kill me. Has a chance to kill me. If he's not Adamant, I guarantee live it. Or 6% chance. So overall, I'm pretty happy with that. To be that choice scarf set, here's what you have to run. You can be Adamant with it. Ooh, you can be. If he's that and Adamant, Sacred Sword has a 50% chance to Oko me. I'm pretty okay with that, to be honest. My play is obviously going to be U-turn here. Yeah. He goes out into the Iron Hands. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this thing gets a fairy move, right? Yeah, it gets play rough. Okay. It does get access to Ice Punch. We see 3% to an Iron Hands. Is that Fizdef? That's pretty Fizdef. Okay. Great Tusk. Ice Punch does about half. Earthquake puts into a KO range. I kind of like that play. I'm not gonna lie. That's choice banded. If he's not choice banded, I'm outside of the range. If I'm +1, that I have a chance to Oko him. Actually, I guarantee Oko him with that little bit of thing if he's not leftovers recovery. Do I want to go out into that now? I kind of do. I really do want to go out into Great Tusk now. Yeah. I'm just simply going to bulk up here. I don't think I have any reason not to. I'm not really scared of really anything. I'm pretty damn fast. He has to run fast Samurai to outspeed me. If you just go Appleton, he has a chance to be Terra Fairy, and I can heavy slam that. It'll be my best damaging move, because Appleton honestly weighs like 20 pounds. So I'm just going to bulk up here. Like I said, Ice Punch does 37 to 44 unless he's choice banded, which does that like 55, 66 calc. He does go favorite fake out. That's fine. Fake out, which I'm assuming is for bundle. It did 12, so that's not. That's okay. So you're defensive, 100% defensive. If I'm +1, earthquake doesn't. Okay, I am just gonna bulk up here. He does go into Clefable. That's fine. Push your energy attack into a Clefable. Fizz Def, Heavy Slam, guarantee Okos. Perfect. Clefable is down. Huge. Huge, 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 huge. He does go into the Iron Crown. That's pretty obvious Psychic from him, I think. Expanding Force, Future Sight, Psychic would be his best move to hit me. We don't see a booster energy. Psychic. Psychic guarantee Okos me. He has a Psychic here, right? Absolutely has a Psychic here. I could go on to this. I don't hate that play. I kind of want to save Warthog just for the Iron Hand specifically. So I could also go into. No, I don't want Vikavolt to take damage. I'm gonna go out into Honchkrow. Yeah, there's a Psychic. Honchkrow. U-turn does 22 to 26. Okay. I am okay with that damage. I want to kind of see if he's Scarfer maybe. That's where I'm leaning to. Yep. Okay. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. We see U-turn does 8% to a Clodsire. So that's Fizz Def. Okay. That's good to know. That's probably fully Fizz Def. Yeah, that's probably fully Fizz Def. Bundle. Freeze Dry does not. It's not in KO range yet, which is very, very unfortunate. Roaring Moon. You are not in KO range yet either. I kind of like going on to Warthog here and just clicking Earthquake. He has absolutely zero switching, so I think I am going to do that. I could bulk up once. Because there's no way he's going Roaring Moon now. Or Iron Crown now. I kind of like that play just in case he goes Appleton. Yeah, I think I am going to do that. Okay, there's the Samurai Hisui. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Warhog is out. We are +1/+1. Versus a Samurott. Razor Shell does half. Earthquake does 88 to 104. I am just going to Earthquake here. Does it the Aqua Cutter, that's fine. And does 98%. Unfortunately, does not pick up the KO. Aqua Cutter. To my Great Tusk is 48%. That looks like standard. Honchkrow. He could be Scarfed. Okay. Do I want to say this for Claude? Maybe. No, I think this has done its job. It's really weakened a lot of things. Hitting Aqua Cutter twice makes and not going for Caesars makes me believe he was 100% choice scarfed. Um. So yeah, I think you're choice scarfed. I'm pretty free to go to bundle. I click the ice beam on the iron hands. If you're special defensive, like an assault vest set, ice beam does that. Okay, so I could U-turn out into probably Vika would be my best play. Yeah, just gonna go bundle. There's the iron hands. Yeah, so I believe you're 100% assault vest right now. You probably have what? Fake out, drain, play rough, ice punch? Maybe not ice punch. Maybe electric move. Electric move for bundle would be the best case, best probable scenario. Uh, Vikavolt. Your Terra Ground does 42 to 50. That's not bad damage. And he really doesn't have a great switch in. I think I am just gonna go into Vikavolt. He should fake out here for sure. I could Bug Buzz now on the assumed fake out. Because he doesn't do a lot to me. 14 to 17%. That's fine. And then I'll Terra Ground probably. So I'm gonna Bug Buzz now. Yep, there's that 19%. Okay, so he has a little bit more attack. Okay, so he's like max attack. Okay, I'm gonna Terra Ground and click Terra Blast. I want a little bit more chip on Iron Crown if forever possible. So that way, it is looking. I also kind of need Appleton gone to be honest. Um, because he does have that. I have to worry about that Earth power. He sticks the Samurai around, which is really interesting. That's definitely scarfed then, for sure. You're absolutely scarfed. Absolutely scarfed. He doesn't really have a great switch in this because I could Bug Buzz and that dies. I could Ground Move and all of the others four really die. So he doesn't have a great switch in here. And if he has Terra Fairy Appleton, I have Flash Cannon too. He's probably calcing to see what a fake out did a good chunk, but not as much as he was expecting, because I am 192 HP. I don't think he thinks I'm a Assault Vest just yet. What are you thinking, Boaz? Rock Tomb, nice, huge. Huge damage off. Huge damage off. 60%. Is he not AV? He could be assault vest, but not special defensive. Bug Buzz is still not in range, so to have to Terra Blast again, which I'm okay with. He does have the Ice Punch. Is that in bundle range? That is in bundle range. I could also look for the Moxie boosting here. Which I don't hate that play either. If he goes that, he probably goes crown. Then I would get chip on crown. If he goes that, he goes out into Claude. If he goes that, he goes on to this Pokemon. I kind of like Honchkrow. I feel like that forces in Crown, and I want Crown to take damage. Braver does a good chunk. I think I am going to do that. I'm going to go Honchkrow. And I'm just going to simply Brave Bird. He could save this. I don't know why he would. I guess for bundle for the fake out? You hit the Ice Punch, but you didn't go for it. I guess you would die. That makes sense. You could go Crown here now. Again, he doesn't know he doesn't know I'm scarfed either. Come on, sack that Iron Hands, please. Please sack the Iron Hands. Please, 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 please. Goes out into Claude. That's fine. Does good chip. He can recover up once. I could go Roaring Moon now on the recover. If he has Haze, it's kind of bad. But I think I'd be in the 1v1. I'm going to go Croissant now. Yeah, there's a recover. You recover Earthquake, Haze. What? There's no point in Dragon Dancing, actually. Because I outspeed the entire team. So yeah, Earthquake is actually the better play. I could knock off as well. Roaring Moon. Attack. Clodsire. Okay. He could Toxic here. I kind of want an Earthquake. Critical hit sucks. There's a body press, that's fine. And I can simply pretty freely knock off here. Body press wouldn't KO me here. I kind of want to DD up now, just in case he's scarfed. And we know he's scarfed to Samurai Sui, so I want to get out. He could Sucker, though. No, he'd Fake Out. Sucker wouldn't kill me. Fake Out into Sucker might. Yeah, I can't let him body press me because I can get faked out by Iron Hands. So I'm just going to knock off here. Down goes Claude. You could lock into Sacred Sword, I guess, for Samurott. If he goes Sacred Sword here, does Honchkrow live a Sacred Sword? Samurott. There's that. You're definitely clicking Sacred Sword here, for sure. Sacred Sword. Nope. To a Honchkrow. 61 to 72. I'm outside that range. I go that. I click Brave Bird. It's in the same scenario. Do I need... I kind of need Bundle, I think? What does Jirachi take? Jirachi takes 33. If I save this, I have better answer to that and this. I could go Jirachi here. You have to Sacred Sword, right? No way, a water move kills me here. Adamant. We already know he's Scarfed. Adamant Sacred Sword is that. I could go into this. Is that a bad play? You have to Sacred Sword here. You have to Sacred Sword. Sacred Sword, Wish. He can't KO me from... He can't 2 KO me. Unless he's not Scarfed. Which would be very, very unfortunate. I could always Iron Defense up once. And then Wish. You're Sacred Swording. Yeah. 33%. That's not Adamant. It could be Adamant. I'm gonna Wish up. There's the Appleton. Appleton. Jirachi. You have Earth Power. 67 to 74. That's if he's Choice Specs. Are you There's no way you're Choice Specs, right? No, you're not Choice Specs. You're that. So, what do I want to do here? You gotta click Earth Power. You could steal. Wish up. Or wish up there. 50%. If he gets the 53 roll, losing health. I think Honchkrow my play. Is it? Or is it Aura Sphere now? On the guaranteed health. I think it's Aura Sphere on the Terra Steel. $38 to 45. I put him low. I go to Honchkrow. I click the Dark type move. Maybe? Iron Hands. Solve this. If Honchkrow... That +1... How much does that to that? Okay. So I'd have to click the Brave Bird again. I'm gonna Aura Sphere once. Stays in. Fuck. He's Curse. He's physical. Okay. Okay. Wait, your physical Appleton? He's body press. Okay. That's how he's getting around it. So he's body press. Curse. Earthquake. Dragon Tail, maybe? I should outpace this. If Jirachi is +1, if Jirachi is +2 to an Appleton, who's +1/+1. How much did Orsier do? Orsier did 13 there. Did 13, so he's special defensive. Earthquake. Does nothing. Okay, I outpace that. Okay, now I'm I'll be +4, he'll be +2. Nothing. Body press. Nothing. Store power does that. Okay. If I get to +6. 32 to 39. Okay. I'm +6, he's +5? He's +5. Okay, he's +6. Unless he has Dragon Tail. Do you have Dragon Tail? Nice. That's GG. There's no way he beats this. It's GG. This is GG. This is Nova Sweep. This is the Nova Sweep. We did it. We did it. That's it. He can't beat this. There's no way you can beat this. This is gonna do literally 0. Samurott. Choice Scarfed. +6. She's edge 16 into that. That is adamant. Savy's Choice Band. Ceaseless just that. Knockoff he can't do. I could wish up here. Do I need to wish? I don't think so. I don't think I need to wish. Iron Crown. +2. I want to wish up. And then I Aura Sphere. This is GG. This is it. This is absolutely it. There's a fake out. That's fine. It's over. The Nova comes crashing down, bleeding like a comet, Let's go! I am so happy. I am so happy. I love this set. This is a Shaq set through and through. We wish him just in case. It's kind of a dick move, but yeah, we wish him for crits. This is it. This is Nova Sweep. GG to my buddy Boaz. I really love this set. I knew this thing would be cool. And the Nova comes crashing down, blazing like a star. GG to my buddy Boaz. Really appreciate the battle. I knew Nova could do it. I knew this set was gonna work. GG to my buddy Boaz. That means we are 4-0 on the season, riding our way back to the championship. I don't care if I'm sick. My throat's gonna destroy me afterwards. I do not care. I'm super happy about it. I got the Nova fucking sweep. The Nova sweep happened. Let's go. I think Jirachi is now up to like 8 kills now in like 2 weeks, which is absolutely insane. Next week, I don't even know who I'm facing. Facing Remy. So look out for that. A guy that I struggle to beat. He has an crazy, insane team, but I'll come up with something weird and wacky to try and beat it. Like I said, GG to my buddy Boaz, the third and final time. The mock extraordinaire. I will see you in like 4 days to mock for Remy. This is Shaq85 with the deep voice. Peace out. Thank you.